Alberta cabinet ministers are asking the province's finance minister to request the Treasury Board immediately reverse a controversial new expense policy for senior government officials. The directive, which took effect August 1st, removed receipts for government expenses over $100 from public view. Mark Villani is at McDougall Centre tonight. Mark, critics called this a huge issue of public transparency and accountability for taxpayers.
Yeah, that's right, Tara. This directive was introduced on the Friday of August long weekend. Some political watchers saying that tactic in and of itself is a way to sort of hide this news. Now, the province says this policy was originally about safety for its staff and its senior government officials, but now they're flip-flopping after a series of criticism from both the official opposition as well as the Office of Alberta's Privacy Commissioner. Whether it's a more expensive hotel or something a bit more modest, Alberta politicians weren't keen on the public knowing where they were staying.
They just wanted the name of the hotel redacted, just in case people were tracking them down and following. That was what the policy was supposed to be. It's
why the province eliminated a long-standing requirement for ministers, staff, and senior bureaucrats to post receipts for expenses over $100, all while removing 8 years of public expenses from the Alberta government website.
So if you're a taxpayer, you'll want to know if your tax dollars are paying to rent a Corolla or a Corvette.
The Office of Alberta's Privacy Commissioner says these changes diminish transparency and our office has no knowledge of the rationale for them. But now the province is backpedaling, directing the Minister of Finance to request the Treasury Board immediately reverse the policy. It comes after the government had originally defended the change to remove more than 500,000 expense claims from the internet, saying the volume of data hosted on its site exceeded server capacity.
We hereby permit the government to go spend some money on external hard drives.
Premier Smith says change was in order, but she was confused by the policy.
It turned out to be something quite different.
But some political watchers don't buy the Premier's story.
So I suspect what was happening here was not a surprise at what the policy looked like, but what the reaction to the policy was.
Alberta NDP leader Naheed Nenshi is also skeptical.
The Premier claims she knew nothing about it. So if she knows nothing about what's going on in her government, we deserve a Premier who knows what's going on. In reality, of course she knew what was going on.
In a statement, former ousted UCP cabinet minister Peter Guthrie says such changes don't happen without the Premier being involved. Let's be clear, transparency should be priority, but under Smith's leadership, it's become an afterthought. Albertans deserve a government that leads with integrity, not one that hides expenses, blames others, and dodges accountability.
This is why detailed receipts matter.
Mark Villani, CTV News, Calgary.